Becomes a city unlike any other, but tonight you won't look for too many Ravens roaming the streets. Tonight the Ravens have a midnight curfew in New Orleans, 1 o'clock curfew last night, but it's back to the practice field tomorrow, so a limit on how late the Ravens will be out and about tonight in the Big Easy. And when the Ravens get on the field and start practicing, one of the guys they're going to be looking to stop on Sunday is the guy right over Mindy's left shoulder, former Terp Vernon Davis, the tight end extraordinaire for the San Francisco 49ers, a major focal point this week.
And you really can't get more publicity than that, can you? It kind of stares you in the face. As you know, he has Maryland ties. Lowell Melzer has that story.
Well, with Media Day here, everyone in Baltimore obviously is concerned with what the Ravens have to say, but we did find a local angle here with the San Francisco 49ers. Some folks might not know, Vernon Davis is a Terp playing football at the University of Maryland. We talked to him what it's like now playing in the Super Bowl against a Maryland team. You wouldn't think there'd be a local angle to the San Francisco portion of Media Day, but there is. Wide receiver Vernon Davis, number 85, played for the University of Maryland back in the early 2000s and says it really prepared him for the NFL.
A lot of what I learned in college, you pretty much just take that with you when you go to the NFL. And I still do some of the things that I did in college, like as far as staying in the weight room, like Colin Kaepernick, and just working hard, putting in the extra work.
And then there's the whole other storyline of playing against the Ravens, a team he grew up watching. He says it's surreal playing against them in the Super Bowl.
It's a hometown team for me, and I'm sure everyone back home is watching. So to play against the Ravens, it means a lot to me because when I was a kid, it was either the Redskins or the Ravens. So when I think back, I'm just looking at now like, wow, playing the Ravens.
Obviously, one of us are going to lose, but, I think either way, University of Maryland wins.
Raven wide receiver Torrey Smith knows all about what Davis is talking about. He also played at the University of Maryland, and while the two didn't play together, they do talk to each other quite often, especially through Twitter, and have a huge mutual respect.
We're both on offense, so we don't really get to compete against each other, but, we both represent our teams, and I'm excited about it. I'm happy for him.
Well, one thing you can probably guarantee on all those Terps fans out there that rooted for Vernon Davis in college probably won't be doing so come Super Bowl Sunday. In the Superdome, I'm Lowell Melzer, WBAL TV 11 News.
Lowell mentioned social media. Well, Mindy and I spent a lot of time on Twitter today posting the photographs from Media Day, but it's Twitter time. We turn the tables as we do every Sunday night on a Ravens wrap-up. So let's go the other direction.
Yeah.
Take the questions.
I know you're used to asking the questions. Well, this time they're posed to you from our viewers. All right, ready? From Corey Cogswell, what is your favorite response from a player today?
That's easy. Fruits and vegetables. And the question was, to Anquan Bolden, what do you eat the week of the Super Bowl?
Well,
fruits and vegetables.
Good choice, I think, right?
At least he didn't say junk food.
Right, there you go. Okay, the next one, Ravens Hype Man asks, is Media Day a distraction for the team? I was wondering that myself.
Yes and no. Yes in a positive sense. You have 2 weeks to prepare for the Super Bowl, so you don't want to get too serious too soon and leave the game on the practice field. So this is actually a great day to create a distraction so guys aren't that dialed in. They didn't have practice today. Tomorrow the practice begins, and you'll see as we progress from this day forward, things get more and more serious until Saturday. The town just buzzes with energy.
I can't wait for it. It's going to be great. All right, you answered those well, by the way.
Try.
Good job.
In 140 characters or less.
Coming up, Jennifer Franciati talks to fans who had a great opportunity to go inside the Superdome today for a price, though.
But first, we take a look at the keys of the game as the Ravens get closer to Super Bowl 47. Baltimore looking to keep a 2-0 edge over common opponents versus the 49ers this year. Both teams have played both New England and the New York Giants. San Fran is 1-1 against those two. The Ravens swept the pair.
Welcome back, everyone. It's impossible not to have fun in New Orleans this week. Mardi Gras is happening. Fortunately for those of us trying to get around town, there are no parades in the downtown area right now, but they are in the surrounding areas. This is just a great place to be.
From Treme to Frenchman Street, there's plenty of jazz to be heard all around the New Orleans area. And if you notice with Mardi Gras, purple is a dominant color, the official color of Mardi Gras.
Fortunate. What an omen, right?
Which adds a little bit of ambiance for the Ravens as they prepare for Super Bowl 47.
This was a big day for fans here at Media Day. They were able to come to the Superdome for a ticket of $25.
Which you will not be able to do on Sunday.
Absolutely, no. And they could stay in on the stands, and they could watch all the activity, the feeding frenzy going on. It's really fascinating.
And Jen Franciani had a front row seat with her favorite part of football, the fans.
Media Day at the Superdome isn't just for members of the media, it's also for the fans, and there are plenty of Baltimore Ravens fans right here.
Welcome to Super Bowl 47 Media Day.
Fans wasted no time filing into the Superdome early on Media Day, stopping by quickly to buy Super Bowl swag before heading inside where the field is already set for Sunday's big matchup. Fans paid $25 for a ticket in the stands, hundreds from Baltimore who made the trip of a lifetime, and locals who love the Ravens. For many, this is as close as they'll get to the players, a $25 bargain compared to Super Bowl tickets.
I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. I live in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is a dream come true for me that my team is coming here to the Dome. The colors here are all purple. I want everyone in Baltimore to know this is going to be a Ravens home game.
It's crazy. There's so many people here, all these different reporters from all over the world. It's just great to see everybody, and go Ravens.
It's unbelievable. We're just so excited to be here. We've always wanted to come to New Orleans, and what a way to do it.
And for the players, Media Day also a chance to acknowledge the fans. And let me tell you, they're looking forward to hearing from Ravens fans on Sunday. Baltimore fans travel well. What do you want to hear in this stadium on Sunday?
Oh, 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 oh.
And when they sing in the national anthem and they hear that, oh, I love that every time.
The oh, when they sing the national anthem, I think that's amazing. That's when I think a lot of the times you can tell when fans are around is when you hear that oh.
We'll be looking for that wall of purple, you know, just like we always do at home. And I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of fans here, and they're going to provide us with a lot of noise and support our guys. But we'll probably hear all the fans all the way back to Maryland. You know, we'll hear them all the way back there, and we're taking those fans with us. You know, we carry them into the Superdome. They're going to be in our hearts. They're going to be with us here in New Orleans, and we're going to try to win this game for them.
And if Media Day is any indication of the number of Ravens fans that will be here at the Superdome on Sunday, I'd say the Purple Nation is well represented. Here in New Orleans at the Superdome, Jennifer Franciati, WBAL TV 11 News.
Thank you, Jen. Such a fun day for the fans and for the players. And speaking of fans, I think the vast majority of people here in New Orleans are pulling for the Ravens. That's got to be an advantage for us.
First time I've ever seen the Ravens land in a town that's not Baltimore and have people line in the streets cheering for them. Usually you go into another city and you're getting booed and thumbed out.
Right.
But they got that kind of a reception, and they've enjoyed that
It's
the last
almost
couple
going to
days.
be like a home game.
I think you'll see more Ravens fans at the Superdome on Sunday than you will see for the San Francisco 49ers. So Q&A today at the Superdome. The focus shifts to blocking and tackling tomorrow as the Ravens return to practice. For Mindy Becerra, I'm Jerry Sandusky, live at the Superdome. Thanks for joining us tonight on Ravens Countdown.
Good night.